everybody. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Raven, and if you aren't new, thank you for coming back to my channel. We're going to do another video today. Just sit back, relax, watch this video, and yeah, hope you enjoy it. Basically, to do my eyebrows, I'm using the NYX micro brow pencil just to fill them in, outlining everything. I want everything to go. Now, I'm not going to fill in my brows with the pencil. I'm going to use a powder to fill in my brows, which you'll see in a minute. And it's okay to be a little sloppy because we're going to clean them up later. But the less sloppy you are, the less work you have to do. Right? So this is why I like to just outline everything with a pencil. The pencil is more precise. You see? So next, we're going to use the spoolie side of it, and we're going to brush through all of that. Brush through, because I personally I don't really like harsh brows. I like something more natural like that. So next, I'm going to take was from Sephora. It's the Into the Stars palette. We're going to be using this eyebrow powder right here today. So I'm going to lightly fill that in, and we're going in with the darkest shade that I showed you. I'm just going to fill in the middle of the brows. And sorry guys, I'm not really looking into the camera, which is right here. Now, I'm gonna be going in with this shade right here, and I'm gonna go in the front. Again, very lightly. So I'm doing hair strokes up to mimic the hair, and then we're going to brush it out. And then one line at the bottom. Yep, so this is how I like my eyebrows. We're going to go in with our concealer. Most recently, I like to use toffee. I'm going to clean up my eyebrows. So usually I just, make a line, pat, 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 drag a little bit, and then bring it down. So how have you guys been with everything that's going on? Is everyone staying positive, keeping high hopes, leaving everything and all of your worries to God? Because I know that's how I deal with things now, and I just noticed that I don't worry as much, because I know at the end of the day, he's going to have his way, regardless. Regardless of what happens in the world, he's going to have his way. What's meant to be is going to be, and what's not is not. So you can't worry too much. I'm doing the same thing with this eyebrow. Going in, making a line, drag it down. When I was growing up, I suffered from depression and anxiety and things like that. But the main thing, as I got out of that and I've, grown and stuff, you can't worry too much. You have to give your promise to God, because you may worry about what's going to happen, or you might be upset about where you are in life. What's meant for you is going to be for you regardless. Just as long as you put in the work, he has you. And this thing called life is not a race. It's a marathon. So stop comparing yourself to the next person. Stop comparing, yourself to your old self. Because you're not in competition with anyone but yourself. Literally, what Moneybag Yo say? Me versus me is you versus you. Period! The only competition you have. The only competition you have. So, okay. To clean up the top of my brows, I'm going to be going in LA Pro Girl Concealer and Beautiful Bronze at the top. When you have God in your life and you just honestly just keep the faith, do what you need to do by Him, try to keep the commandments, He's going to have you. Period. Period. He's going to have you. And 9 times out of 10, if you're not getting what you want, either it's not for you, there's a good cause why it's not for you, or it's just not for you right now. A lot of people feel like, oh, well, they have a plan for themselves. Oh, I want to be here at this age, or I want to do this at this age, and blah, blah, blah. Okay. But that might not be God's plan. That might be your plan, but that might not be God's plan. And the things that you want, you might be lowballing yourself. You never know. There could be something greater for you in the works. But yet you're sitting here complaining about, something that you want. When whole time, whole tea, you might have something greater for you in the works. You just don't know. Or you're complaining that you're not in a certain position at the time that you want. But honestly, you might not have completed the task, or you probably aren't in the right mindset. You're not in the right setting. You might not be financially stable, mentally stable, or you just might not be in the place where God feels like you should receive it. Because if you receive it at that time, you might mess it up. Just wait. Just be patient. Be still. That's what He said. Be still. Don't rush it. Because when it's for you, you know it's going to be for you. I just wanted to check up on you guys. I'm blending out this concealer so that it can just blend down. Blend down. But yeah, I just want to have more of these talks. And it's important right now because a lot of people are feeling down. A lot of people are going through it mentally. Because we're not able to socialize like we are meant to. We're not allowed we're not able to, just mix and mingle with different people on a daily basis like we usually do. We're not able to see different people like we usually do. And that's taking a toll on some people. I'm going in LA Pro Girl Concealer and then going over my eyelids as a base. But I'm going to use the Pillowies in a minute. But it's easy to rely on school or work or anything that you do, any clubs or organizations that you're a part of, to socialize, to get to know you, but you're also depending on other people for your happiness. Now, I'm not saying that, as humans, we're not, supposed to socialize, because that's not the point. We are, we do need to socialize, but at the same time, this is the time to get to know yourself. Like, a lot of people don't even know what they like to do. A lot of people don't even know, what makes them happy. Like, I have gotten so like in tune with myself and have enjoyed my peace so much. Like, I find myself going MIA on people, and that's not good, but that's how much I've just enjoyed my alone time. For the people who struggle with like depression and anxiety and stuff like that, try journaling. Try going on a walk, you know, exercising, doing something that you like to do. I know for me, I like doing makeup. I also like walks. Me and my friend went hiking one day. It was so much fun. You know, just don't like try to stick to the ordinary things. Like, you can't say, oh, like, try to do something that's not involving a whole group of people, or some type of like media entertainment. So don't say, oh, I like to watch movies, or oh, I like to watch sports or whatever, because that's involving other people. I don't know, paint. Oh, that's another big thing. Painting. Oh, maybe one day I'll just put I don't know. Well, no, it's not really that important, but I've been painting a lot as well. Like, just find something that you like doing. But like, also get out and enjoy yourself. I feel like a lot of people, as they get older, they think, oh, well, all the other things that we used to do as children, like, I can't do them anymore. Says who? Who said that? Who said that? Stop trying to feel like, oh, well, I can't go to the bar anymore, so there's nothing to do, or I can't go to the club anymore because there's nothing to do. No, there's lots to do, but it doesn't involve nightlife. I'm really trying to get better at, you know, talking to you guys, staying on one subject, but you know me, like, I'm all over the place, especially because I'm not comfortable with the camera right now. But like, once I get comfortable, everything will be good. But going back to the journaling, people feel like, you know, if you journal, you have to talk about, excuse me, the bad things all the time. No. How I journal is I just write down however I'm feeling or whatever I want to talk about, and that's going to be the topic of the day. It doesn't always have to be sad. If you want to write down a sad moment or you're trying to get over something, I suggest writing it down. Don't come back to it. Don't look back at it. Don't come back to it. Don't reread it. Just write it down. Write down how you feel or what happened. Write down a reflection. Write down how you could overcome this, or, you know, how to make it better, a resolution, so that not only are you venting, but you're not staying in this sad place, because it's nothing worse than being sad and then staying there. So write it down, then leave it. Don't come back to it. You can also write down your affirmations. What are you grateful for? What, you know, what makes you happy? Like, what happened today? New discoveries about yourself, like things that you learn about yourself, goals that you have. And then when you have these goals, make it into a checklist. Be accountable. Like, you know, we need to start being accountable. So if you have these goals, you know, write down, or like when you want this completed by, or whatever the case may be, and then go from there. So it doesn't always have to be sad, but it has to be effective. Okay? So we're going in with the 353 Fierce by Nature Morphe palette. And then I'm going to take Smoked Out, which is a black. I'm going to, do the same thing. I'm going to, show it or whatever. I noticed, like, when I was stuck, like, going through my depression and everything, like, in order to get out of that, you have to want to get out of it. You can't be complacent. You can't, want to just feel bad for yourself all the time. And I'm not saying it's easy or it takes one day or a couple of days or a week or a month or a year to get there. Get there. It took me a couple of years to realize, like, wow, I don't want to leave this earth. I just want to feel happy. You're going to try and, look for things to mask how you feel. But until you sit there and say, hey, I want to feel better, you're going to try everything in your power to get out of that state. I know I was doing different things to get out of that state. And I'm not saying that you have to be this extreme into it to, do these things. But, like, even now, if you're struggling with, like, being at home by yourself or, all the time, even if you're with other people, go for a walk. Don't get on the treadmill. Don't go to the gym. Go for a walk. You're getting fresh air. You're probably going to see people along the way. And then if you want, go with a friend. If you want. But go for a walk. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel better. Don't let it get you down. Because you're not going to stay here forever. You're not going to stay in this place forever. And you're not going to have this life forever. So you might as well live a happy life. Period. No matter what you go through, no matter what people tell you, make the best of it. Always be positive. I'm not here to sit here and say, like, I've never been down, or, I've never, let things that happened to me or that were said to me get to me. They have. But I'm here to tell you, don't stay in that place. What is it going to do? You mad? You're upset? You want to stay in this place? Or you going to reclaim your happiness? Like, you gotta reclaim your happiness. Don't give people or give situations the benefit. When I say people, I mean people and Satan, because Satan may switch around the situation and he may be like, oh yeah, I got them sad or whatever. Don't let him win. No ma'am, no sir. Don't let him win. Reclaim that happiness. So next I'm going in with Stamina, which is like a brown. And I'm just tapping around that black. Put a smile on your face. Shoot. Even if you need to put cards or something to make you smile on the mirror, do that. Do it. You're already beautiful. Why are you not smiling? Like, it's okay to let things get you down for a second. It's okay to feel sad. But what we not going to do is stay there. Period. I'm not going to stay there. That's why I'm always willing to help people, like, just find ways to get out of it. Because it's not a happy place. It's not a good place. Okay, so Next, we're going in with Savage, I believe. I think that's what I did. We gonna see when I put it on there, but I think that's what I did. But yeah, find what makes you happy. Oh yeah, I think that's what I did. Yeah, that's what I did. We're gonna tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Actually, I need to blend this out a little bit more, so we're just gonna take this brush. I dipped it back into Stamina. I did a little tap, tap. Not too much, not too crazy, not too crazy. And we're just gonna tap right there to just blend it out some more. Just like that. So we're gonna go back in with black and just deepen it. It's right there. Right there, right there. Okay. Cool. So now we're using the James Charles palette. Okay. I'm gonna take this out. I don't know what it is, but I just like to keep boxes. I think it just, I don't know. I just like to keep boxes. We're going to go in with Artistry. And then, just don't stay in that place. So we're gonna pack it on like right here and then blend it everywhere else. So once you pack everything from like your first dip right here, then we're gonna blend it everywhere else because we just want a little bit. We just want it to like, you see how it's flowing? It's not too much. And focus it right on the lid. And then blend it upward. With ColourPop, I know it's been a while. So, people use ColourPop, but they had some good, like, what was it? What's it called? Super Shock Shadows. Good. They were, yes, it's in the shade Bay. And yeah, it's all broken up, but this is like the color. It's like a, so I'm going in just like that, just like that, and see, it resembles it. And pat, 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 pat. So now that's all. Okay, now that's off. I'm gonna go in with my NYX Jumbo Pencil. And we're gonna go at the bottom of my eye. And I'm just doing my bottom, lid or whatever. And then we're going to take Playground. We're gonna take Playground and then go underneath my eye. Brush like this. See, yeah, because it's actually like packing into that white. I don't know if you could tell the difference, but I can definitely tell the difference because it got into some fine lines and creases, honey. My bags, my Chanel bags. What's big, baby? What's big, sweetie? Okay. Pack it in, pack it in. We're gonna go into Cola. and then with the same brush, and then just tap more so near the I guess your lash line. Not too much, but see how it deepened it a little bit? That's what we want. Okay. So now I'm going to take, because I want to be in the frame when I say this. I mean, it's not important. I just want to be in frame. The e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And I'm going to go in the places that are not my T-zone. I'm an oily person, so I'm going to put it right here. Right here. Right here. And why not right here? One, just roll that in. Rub it in, rub it in. I don't use what is it called? Whatever the laxative that people use, whatever that's called. It comes in a blue bottle. I forgot what it's called. But I don't use that on my face. It's not really good for your face. Just saying. Okay. But I'm gonna go in with calamine lotion. Now, calamine lotion is okay to use on your face because it's a skin protectant. Against it's used for poison ivy, oak, and sumac. And it's a drying lotion. And yeah, so it's for your face, but it also gives the same, you know, benefits as the laxative that is not for your face. And it has zinc in it, which has very good benefits for your face. Okay, so I'm just saying, no shade, no tea, but this is for your face. Dab it in there and just go all over my T-zone with this. The places where I get oily. So I get oily all of these places, okay? So that's where I'm putting it over so much. Some people, they just get oily on their nose or on their chin. Do whatever works for you. Okay, and then my forehead. Lately, I've been liking taking like a darker foundation and putting it on the perimeter of my face, and then using a lighter foundation to go more so in the center, just to give more of a gradient. So, putting that on the back of my hands. Ooh, not too much, not too much. Not too much. Okay. And we're gonna go in just like that. So just the perimeter. This is Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in the color 360 Mocha. I'm going in right here as well. And up. Right here as well. And up. And right here at the top. So now, I'm gonna go in with 356 Warm Coconuts and go more so in the center of my face. just right here. In the middle of my eyebrows and on my forehead. So I'm using Almond again in the LA Pro Girl Concealer. And this is what I was talking about. So I used more of a concealer that has more red in it or under my eye. Because when I go in with fawn, it just works together. I don't know what it is. It just works together. I just like to spread it out. It's not too much concealer. I just like to spread it out because when I go in with a brush, like, I just want everything to set in its place before I buff it out. I go in with Fawn, the LA Pro Girl Concealer, on my head so it's not too bright, because this is brighter than Fawn as well, so that is not too bright. We let that sit. I'm gonna take the Juvia's Place foundation stick in the color Tunisia, and I'm gonna use that to contour. So I'm placing my contour right there, placing my contour right there, under here, to make my lip poke out. You see? Poke out a little bit. And then go on my forehead. Let me just dry down. So I'm gonna go in with a flat top brush, and then I'm patting, but I'm also like flicking. So we're flicking up. Sorry, I got distracted by the TV, y'all. Sorry. And I know y'all like, we've been here long enough. Sorry, y'all. So I'm gonna fix the lighting after a while. I just want y'all to see, you know, the concealer. So I just tap, I don't drag, cause it's low-key a little too dark for my nose. So I don't want that much. Look, down here, that's a different story. You don't want to flick down, you want to flick up to get that snatched nose. Snatched, okay? So blend up, no blending down. And you want to kind of blend it into your eyeshadow a little bit so it can be seamless. Okay? And then blend up. We're going to take this brush, Real Techniques setting brush. I love this brush to blend out the concealer. So I'm going to start with my forehead, and I just blend out the outer edges first. I know this lighting is not flattering, but I want y'all to see like how I'm blending it out. So blend out the edges, and again, I'm like flicking, doing it in a flicking motion. And then this, I pat, because we want this to stay right here. See, me, I already have a large forehead, a Hummer windshield, so we want our highlight to just stay right here. We're not trying to, boom, expand it, okay? So now we're going to take this and blend out the outer edges. Okay, okay. Blend out the outer edges. And I'm like tapping and dragging. Tapping and dragging. Okay, so it has dried down significantly, and this is what we like because it makes it more full coverage. So that it creates like a seamless look. Okay. And then take the foundation brush, make sure you blend everything together. We don't want any harsh lines or anything. So even blend out what you just did with the concealer, just blend that out into your contour. So I'm gonna take the Sasha Buttercup powder to set. I'm gonna take my Real Technique sponge. And I'm gonna press it into the concealer. So that is set it. Press it in, press it in, press it in. Take a little bit at a time so it doesn't like be it doesn't get blotchy. And then we're gonna go on our nose, just right here, not too far up, just enough. We want the highlight to show, and press, 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 press. Press it in, press it in, okay? We're gonna do the same to the other side. Press it in, press it in. I'm gonna take a little bit. We'll go right here on our nose and press it in. Press, press, press. And then we're going to take a little bit like that and then go in the middle of our nose. And then on our forehead, press it in, press, 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 press. Because I'm oily, so I'm pressing this powder in. Pressing it in, pressing it in. Press it in everywhere. Well, not everywhere. Everywhere that you see me pressing it in. Okay. And then right along there, press it in, cut it, cut the contour. Press that in. And I'm not using a lot of powder at all. Like, it's sitting at the top. So I'm literally just lightly tapping it in there. Not a lot of powder on my sponge at all. Tap, 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 tap. Tap it on in there. Okay. I take MAC Studio Fix powder foundation in the color NW40. It has like red, so I went in with a red tone concealer, set with a yellow tone concealer, and I'm going in with like a more red tone foundation. Take the sponge, not too much, just tap, 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 and I'm going to tap over that as well, but just under the eye. That's it. That's it. Do the same thing to the other side, just under the eye. Just to smooth it all out. And that's it. I'm gonna take the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte powder in, I think it's mocha. The color wore off. Sorry. Sorry. I use the same products all the time, so excuse me. And I'm taking a fan brush, a big fan brush, and going like this. This and this. Across, up. Same thing here. Across, down. Across, and up. And then with that same powder, up and down. And then around your nose. So we're going to use Ring Light, and which is like a goldish, silverish color. And we're going to pop, and we're going to pop that right there. I'm going to grab my BH Cosmetics palette. It's dirty, I know. Please don't judge me. Thank you. And then we're gonna go in with this purple shade as our blush. Not too much, just a little bigger, because I don't like blush like that. But see, it just adds more color back into the face. So yeah. So do the same thing over again to the other side. Sorry, this is my movie, y'all. I'm trying to just stay focused, but this is my movie. Going in with the setting spray. I use the Scandinavia makeup finishing spray, bridal spray. It's just like the All Nighter and the Urban Decay All Nighter and Oil Control, made by the same company. So yeah, I just prefer to go with them. Okay, so while that is drying, next we're going to go in with our highlighting powder, the MAC Iridescent Highlighting Powder in, what's the color? Golden Bronze. This is my stuff. I love it. I love it. I don't care. Okay, we're gonna take this brush, tap it in the top. We don't tap in the bigger section. We tap in the top, okay? Because this stuff is powerful. And we're just gonna go like that. See how that's pretty? Pretty. And go in, up some more. Okay. So we're doing that. Go in right here with that. Just a little bit with the excess. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to use the Inglot pigments in the color 119. And I'm going to take the same brush, go in the top. Hold on, let's see if we could. Oh, it's not showing it. Yeah. It's like that, basically. Go in the top. And then go in. So like, going in like that. Real cute, real cute. Not too much. Just a smidge. Just a sprinkle. Just a sprinkle. Alright, I just take Just any old mascara. I don't use my good mascara because I'm about to put on lashes. So just any old mascara. Coat your lashes. And take the brush on adhesive. I do 3 or 4 lines along my lash line on both sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I also put it on my lashes, but I just do the whole strip when I do it on my lashes. While we letting that sit, I'm going to use the Essence Long Lasting Lip Pencil. Well, it's really a eye pencil in hot chocolate, but I'm using it as a lip liner. I'm just going to line my lips with that. And it's like it's a true brown. No red undertone, nothing, just a brown. Okay. Line the lips. No, our lashes. Oh my gosh, we can't forget. We can't forget before they get too dry. I'm gonna put our lashes on. Boom. Actually, I want to go in with Velvet Teddy first. We're going to dab it on there. And then we're going to go in with Madeline in the NYX Butter Gloss. Now I'm taking like any drugstore lip gloss to go on top for the added shine. Okay. And I was about to say, and I'm done. I know y'all was like, the bottom lashes, sis. Hold on. Okay. This makeup look then took 2 hours, basically. I'm gonna take a little bit of the P. Louise Base Zero, which is white. It's white. take a tiny bit, a tiny bit of that. And I'm gonna use one of these like disposable cosmetic little eyeliner things. And actually I'm gonna mix it in with some of this what is it? I guess this is an eyeliner too. This is an eyeliner. Mix it in with some of that so that it can get a little thicker because that base is watery. And then I'm gonna go in with this and my waterline. See, that's white. That's what I wanted. Yep. Okay. I'm done. This is the look. Very pretty. Sugar Plum Fairy. I know this is another long tutorial, but this is how long it takes me to do my makeup. So I don't know how to get faster, to be honest. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Y'all can speed it up, y'all can slow it down, y'all can skip parts. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. So yeah, I just want to say thank you for coming and joining me in another video. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, just let me know what other videos y'all would like to see. Any story times y'all would like for me to do, advice, you know, things like that. But yeah, so I hope you have a good day. Remember what I said. Reclaim your life, reclaim your happiness, period. Reclaim it. Yeah. Period. All right, see y'all. Bye.